We got LA Vancouver 71-72. LA minus 120 road chalk, total 5.5 shaded to the under. Vancouver, a team that suddenly offensively they've gone down the tubes again. 2 goals against Edmonton, shut out by the Winnipeg Jets on Sunday night. So 2 goals in uh, two games, not very good on the offensive end. So it has me looking under the total. I know LA got over the total with the Rangers. I don't think it's going to be as easy for that to happen here against the LA Kings. So I'd probably look under the total here in this game. We've got two of the ice guys in on this game, LA Vancouver, Alex and Dana. Let's go to Alex. Your thoughts on Kings Canucks tonight in Vancouver?
We talked about it when we did our, the second half show a week ago with that, talking about, teams up or down. And I said, this is a huge spot for LA starting. This would be 11 of the next 13 games on the road. It's a team that had been doing well on the road early in the year. So these are games that they have to win. It's a division battle. They got two division games coming up back to back here, and then against Calgary as well. And they've struggled, just like Vancouver has. Two teams that were looking good early, and they've struggled late. So now with everything tightening up within the wild card race and especially the Pacific Division race, it's a huge game for both clubs. But you look at LA, the losses that they had on that 6-game losing streak, they weren't horrible losses. They weren't getting completely blown out. 2-1, 3-1 finals against some quality teams, and then they pick up the big 4-2 win against New York. So now they can use that momentum to take on a Vancouver team that's lost 5 of their last 6 at home. They've struggled against winning games within the division as well. So as a short chalk price, I'm looking at LA here. I think this is a game they want to start this quick 4-game road trip. Like I said, this humongous road stretch they have the next month. They need to start off with a good effort tonight. So I think we do see that here. And I think they're worth looking at landing with a short price tonight.
Yeah, the boss Bruce Springsteen was no fool when he said you can't start a fire without a spark. Well, the LA Kings, they can't start a winning streak without a win. They got that, a little spark. Now they can start the fire, start to get on fire, maybe, and get on a little bit of a roll. And this is a team I think you got to look at this game if you're the LA Kings and say we got to take care of business here. It's the Vancouver Canucks. They're still one of the teams that's outside of the playoff race, outside looking in. Likely going to be looking to sell at the deadline, rebuild for the future. Got to take care of business in a game like this if you're the LA Kings and you're serious about making the playoffs. So from a situational perspective, now the question is, are they good enough right now to get the job done? We'll find out tonight. Dana Lane also in on the Kings Canucks. Dana, what are you looking at here?
It's crazy about the Kings because I remember early in the season at the Golden Knights games, you would hear talk about let's catch the Kings, and then they caught them, and then let's put the Kings away, and then they did, and now the Kings are completely out of the playoff picture, and they're fighting to get back in. But I don't get too excited about the playoff picture at this time of year because I remember a couple of years ago, I think the Kings had like a 16-point lead on the Ducks had a 16-point lead on the Kings, one way or the other, and the other team came back and caught them. So, really, it's not anything to panic about right now, even if they happen to do lose this game. But from a total perspective, I mean, we talk about the Kings' 3 power play goals against the Rangers the other night, and this was after this team had connected in only one of their last 12. So perhaps they're getting hot in that realm. And we talked earlier about, hey, look, if you're going to bet over, I want to make sure that I have a team that's connecting and it can give me a chance offensively on a power play. And maybe this is the start of a hot streak for the Kings in that column. One thing the Kings did extremely well against New York was get a lot of traffic in front of Lundqvist, and I've been screaming about this for weeks that this is the one thing that Los Angeles just has not done. In fact, you could pretty much go right down the board. I mean, as far as teams having success on the power play, if Vegas would ever stop with that stupid drop pass that when it doesn't work, waste 30 seconds of their power play, I think they would have a lot more success because they do a good job of getting Alex Tuck in front. But anyway, back to the Kings. If you go up and down the power play statistics, the teams that consistently get traffic in front of opposing netminders have the most amount of success. And the Kings, lo and behold, started to do that against the Rangers and had a bunch of success against them. My only worry about The Kings is their first period. If you're betting a side on this, but for me, if I'm playing the over, I mean, either they have a good period or don't. It doesn't matter to me, because if they give up 2 goals, that's good for me. And if they come out and are smoking on the power play, get 1 goal in the first period, that's good for me too. And there's also some questions about Jonathan Quick as well, who I think since the second week of December, his save percentage has actually been below the league average. So, if he continues that trend, that's good for us as well. So, basically, with my 2 non-best bet plays today, I'm taking 2 plus money games, and if one wins, we win money. So that's kind of the way I'm approaching this tonight. I will be taking the Kings in Vancouver to go over the total, and you're getting $1.15 at Pinnacle right now, which is a great number.
There you go. Good price to go over 5.5, and that's what Dana's doing. LA Vancouver over 5.5 for him.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.